Good morning, children. Today we are going to be doing a poem that is Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. If you talk about the theme of the poem is a feminist poem and revolves around the theme of male chauvinism and gender conflicts. It also highlights the theme of victimization of a woman by their male counterparts. And Aunt Jennifer is victimized and suffers the oppression of her male counterpart, even though he is absent. And it sounds like a ball of good times or at least some big cat themed excitement. The poetess depicts a woman trapped within the cultural constraints and responsibilities of married life. In the first stanza, Aunt Jennifer's situation and character is contrasted with her artistic creation that portrays her aspiration, and tapestry on which she has knitted tigers are very symbolic of what she wants to be in life: fearless, assertive, noble, and powerful like the tiger, as expressed in the words. They pace in sleek chivalric certainty. The word certainty could portray the self assuredness of a tiger or the confident bearing of the tiger as it is fearless of life. The tigers depicted as prancing across the screen bring to mind a being that is confident, self assured, and happy, all things that Aunt Jennifer is not. The use of colors implies that Aunt Jennifer's tigers and their land are more vital and enjoy a sense of freedom far greater than her. In the second stanza, Aunt Jennifer's present state is depicted. Her fingers are fluttering through her wool, showing both physical and mental weakness. She finds it difficult to pull the needle. The massive weight of Uncle's wedding band sits heavily upon Aunt Jennifer's hand, reminds us that her marriage responsibilities weigh her down, which makes her unable to realize her full potential as a woman in a male dominated society. The escapes from her difficult situation through art, that is, through knitting. The final stanza contains imagery that reflects back on the first and second stanzas. The reference of her hands symbolizes Aunt Jennifer as a whole, though her death would free her from her present miserable state. Her hands will remain terrified with the wedding ring, which binds her to her ordeals that took complete control on her. The only sign of her freedom from her present life is the work which she escapes into by depicting the prancing, proud, and unafraid tigers, which is what she really wants to be, and which she attains through her imagination. The images and the symbols which are used in the poem are: tiger has been used as a symbol of terror and oppression perpetrated on women like Aunt Jennifer by the male world. It also symbolizes the freedom of spirit which Aunt Jennifer dreams of but is never able to achieve. Fluttering wool highlights the extensive oppression of the woman. Aunt Jennifer is so victimized and oppressed that her fingers are not able to carry the weight of something as light as wool. Her struggling with the ivory needle tells us of the loss of her individuality under the weight of Uncle's domination and her terrorizes state of mind. Ringed with ordeal, it expresses the struggle of the spirit, injustice, and oppression that Aunt Jennifer suffers but never expresses.